It is your business to make sure that you're not watching your salary and using it as the main basis to gauge whether or not you're developing. All right? You must continue to develop regardless of the fact that your salary remains the same. Because your salary is only what you negotiated with your employer previously. But your salary does not depict your true value today. It is possible for you to negotiate for 20,000 shillings last year and your new value is 15,000 shillings. Similarly, it is possible for you to negotiate for 20,000 last year, but this year your new value is 40,000 shillings. That is where high performance people, good people, and average people begin to separate themselves. What average people do when they realize that they are being underpaid, they will drop their performance to match their salary. As soon as they pass that bar where they are being paid a bit less than what they are giving, they will reduce their performance until they are doing just enough not to get fired. That's what average people do. Okay? So what happens? The employer doesn't fire you because you're doing everything that's in the JD, but you're not pushing yourself a penny more. But what is happening? You're not growing. Here's what good people do. When good people push themselves and realize that the employer is not matching their salary, is not matching the salary to their performance, they grow again, the employer is not growing with them. What they do is they plateau. They don't go back down, but they stop growing. They stay at the same spot. So what happens? The employer looks at a good guy and he says, you know what? You plateaued. You stopped growing. The good guy looks at the employer and says, you stopped growing my salary. You stopped improving my remuneration. So I stopped pushing myself. As a result, what happens? You don't grow. Your salary doesn't increase. Status quo remains. This is why good guys, when they are leaving employment after 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, they look back and say, that employer wasted my time. That employer cheated me. That employer did not understand my potential. When I sit across this kind of people in an interview, it just seeps through their conversation. You find a good guy saying, those people didn't truly understand me. They didn't truly harness my value. They feel cheated. They feel robbed. Why? Because they were paying with time, but the employer did not increase their salary. This is what high performance people do. Are you ready? They forget their salary. From the moment they start working, they continue to increase in their performance, regardless of whether their salary is catching up or not. Why do they do that? Because they understand that with every day and every week and every month, they are already paying a bill. It's called time. Whether the employer is paying or not, they are paying with time. And they will not allow time to continue to elapse without them developing. So, money is what we call a lagging indicator. Money is the last thing to prove to you that you are developing. If you're waiting for your bank account to tell you that you are growing as an individual, you're cheating yourself, because every single day there is a time bill that is coming your way. You must challenge yourself to continuously improve. And what happens? You see this gap between the performance and the pay? Someone is going to pay that bill. One day, either the employer is going to wake up and realize we're going to lose this guy, or somebody else is going to come and say, I need this guy in my team. If you're an employee and you're looking at your pay and it's not matching your growth, I came to tell you this: continue to grow. Continue to look around you and look for opportunities to improve yourself, because one day somebody is going to pay that bill. And even if that day comes too far ahead, you are not losing on time. If you're a good guy, if you're an average guy, I came to tell you this: you are paying a very expensive bill called time. What you're able to do at 24 years old, you will not be able to do at 28. What you're able to do at 28, you will not be able to do at 38. Time is constantly giving you a bill. Do not measure your performance and growth by your salary. You will cheat yourself of time. High performance people, keep going. Somebody is coming to pay that bill. Thank you for tuning in. Keep growing, stay inspired. this is your next level. See you next week.